a love-hate relationship with food. Like nothing was tasting good, and I didn't know what I wanted, and I was going backwards. You know how you suggested,
Yeah.
and how the book suggests. And I was tired of that food, and I was just like, ugh. So I wasn't eating well. So I had bought all the stuff to cook, and I had made the zucchini soup and the baked potato, and I'm just like, oh no, I can't.
You're just tired of it.
So I ended up going to Panera and had half a sandwich with like super plain and like chicken noodle soup just to eat.
Yeah.
But so far so good.
Yeah. How do you feel? Like, because you're now a week out of it?
Good. Like I haven't had any like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, I don't know. I feel good. Like I feel like I still can do more stuff working out.
Good.
Like I feel more flexible too. Like with the pounds gone. Like when I do downward. What is it? What is it called? The baby one?
The child pose?
Yeah, child's pose. It was like, oh, I can actually put my butt on my heels, and so
I took my pictures this morning. I have to upload them right now so I could see the side-by-side comparisons. So I lost 10 pounds and 9 inches all around.
Awesome. Congrats.
Yeah, it's awesome. But then like I feel like, dang, I still have so much more to go.
Yeah. Don't look at it like that. I think I was like, no, this is like to rev my engine to, keep going, because I was stuck for months.
Yeah.
And this really like took me over the edge.
It will definitely get you out of your plateau. And that's really like why I did it the first time, was because I had lost like 35 pounds and I was stuck. Like no matter what, like I gave up dairy, I gave up bread, like no matter what I did, like the same 5 pounds would just fluctuate for months, like 2 months. And I was like, I need to do something serious. And then that's when Summit came, and that's when Ultimate Reset was released. I'm like, I'm going to do it. I'm going to have to do it.
You were started when the Reset came out?
I did. Yeah, I was in the first group.
Wow, that's awesome.
I was the only one from Legacy Elite to do it. Because everybody else was scared. And I'm like, screw you guys, I'm going to do this. Nobody wanted to do it, so I just got to step up and do it.
Yeah,
and then like everybody saw my results from that first time. They're like, oh my gosh, I got to do it. Because like that first time, the biggest, like, okay, so I lost like 11 pounds, but like the biggest thing for me was the cellulite reduction on my legs. It was like crazy.
That's crazy.
Yeah. And you need it. You need to detox all that stuff that's in your system so that your body knows what to do with the stored fat that you're trying to get rid of. So I'm a firm believer in like Ultimate Reset and doing it at least twice.
Yeah, I'm thinking about doing it in January. Kind of try to do it like every 6 months.
Yeah, it's a good pick, like to pick you up and start off right. Hey, Maria. Yes, you can see you, Maria.
Oh, hi. I was like, I wonder if they can see me.
Yeah, we can see you.
You can see us, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so let's spend like 10 minutes. We'll do 5 minutes each. Just like, let me know like where you're at like right now in your business wise, and then we'll talk about fitness. Let's do fitness first, and then talk about business.
Go ahead, Maria.
Oh God, put me on the spot. So hi, I'm Maria. It's my first time coming into a group. Team Legacy or Team Life with Purpose. I just became a coach like 2 weeks ago, 2.5 weeks ago, maybe.
Yeah.
So it's exciting yet nerve-wracking, but it's getting there. In terms of fitness, I am starting week 2, day 1 of 22-minute hardcore. I have to say that since last year, July, maybe August, July, I don't remember being as committed to a program as I am now. I have to say that there's two things that have changed. One, I have my husband's full support in terms of meal prepping. He's the type of person that he would only eat one meal one time per week. So now he's like, okay, I can have this for dinner and I'll have it for lunch tomorrow. So that really has been helping me out with meal prepping and staying on task in regards to the meals and the workouts. So he's doing Insanity because he's in love with Shanti, and I'm doing 22-minute hardcore with Tony Horton. So it's good. I was afraid to step on the scale last week, and when I did, after the second day, I didn't do it the first day. The second day, I was 220 pounds. I stepped on the scale today, and I'm 217.4. So it's going. I'm not planning on stepping on the scale until the end of the program, just because I don't want to set myself for failure in terms of having an expectation on how much I'm going to be losing, each week. I just want to do it all together at the end. For my business, well, like I mentioned, I'm 2.5 weeks in. I'm still in the process. I have started a hiking group with a group of friends. This weekend it wasn't possible, but for sure there's 7 of us signed up to start this coming up Saturday. And it's a group of high school friends who are all about supporting me for weight loss, but at the same time, I'm thinking of bringing in my Shakeology to kind of introduce them to like, hey, do you guys want some sort of recovery? Try this Shakeology, coffee lovers. So let's see what happens. So that's where I'm at right now.
That's awesome. I love that you're doing like your own kind of fit group. Like you're being a role model for your friends and you're being a mentor, and like at the same time like scooting in like the products and what's helped you. So props to you.
Thank you. Yes. I'm in the initial process, so I'm hoping to learn more.
Yeah, and you sent me your response to work on your story. I briefly went over it. I got to reread it again, but I love it so far. Do you want to share a little bit with Umbe?
Let me open up my email. So
you can just do like a summary or whatever you want to share.
Okay, so I initially started Beachbody about 3 years ago when I started my graduate program at USC. And I did it because one of my former classmates from college, I saw her post her results of Insanity. And so me and my husband were looking at it and we're like, oh my goodness, we should do this. We should totally do this. And coincidentally, Evelyn Villalobos was a coach, and her sister and I went to school together with this friend of ours that was doing Insanity, and so that's how I got connected. And I wasn't as committed as I would have wanted, and I became a coach for like a month and a half. Didn't do anything, like absolutely nothing. School got really, really hard for me. I would sleep 4 hours a day, maybe if I was lucky 5 hours a day. And so I decided to just drop. And unfortunately, at the same time, Evelyn was struggling too because she was in graduate school. And she was like, I understand what you're going through. If you want to drop, being a coach, that's fine. Just dedicate to your studies. And so we both did, and we ended up not doing any Beachbody, period. So last year, my husband and I decided to go to a long trip back in Mexico. So we spent like almost 3 weeks in Mexico, and we wanted to go up to the pyramid of the moon and the sun in Teotihuacan. And we're like, oh no, we saw pictures when we decided like, no, we need to like prep up for that because or else we're gonna die over there. And we did. I cheated. I'm not going to lie. I cheated my way into 21 Day Fix. I finished the program, but if I were to rate it on like from 1 to 10, I would say I half-assed it. Like I did a 5. I, cheated on my meals. I ate above my indicated portions for carbs. I'm a very big fan of carbs. And so, I did finish it, but I didn't finish it the way I really wanted it. Omar, on the other hand, he finished the program, and it was difficult for us. Meal prepping was just the worst. So this time around, we're hoping that it really does, change for us. We're dedicated. We're getting married. So that's what pushed me to go one more time into being a coach, and also being able to have more accountability more than anything. And so I have my friends' support. My bridesmaids are not a whole lot into Beachbody right now because they each have to spend like $1,000 plus on their family of 3. So they're like, well, we'll think about it afterwards. Right now, let me just save up money for the wedding. But yeah, that's what I'm working for right now.
Awesome. Thank you. Okay, Umbe, you're up.
All right, fitness. I don't like cardio. I'm doing 21-day fix again. I figured it was a good one to ease it back in after the reset. And I love lifting weights. And to be honest, on Thursday when cardio came, I half-assed the warm up, and I was like, nope, I'm taking a nap. And I turned it off and didn't look back. So this week I'm gonna give it another try. If not, I'm gonna get rid of it and move 30-30 to the, move on to the next one, and then have Sunday as my rest day. But I'm gonna see how it goes because I'm not a fan of the whole jumping thing. So I'm not doing that. Other than that, I'm good. I do it in the morning because in the evening I have the girls, and I just come up with any other excuse not to do it. And then as far as food, this last week was a little rough since I mentioned before, food was kind of like a hit and miss. So nothing was really cooked. So we ate out, and I had pizza on Saturday. Yeah, because I was lazy. And then, so I'm like, okay, let's not do that anymore. My stomach wasn't too happy. And then business-wise, I've been kind of half-assing out this last week, only because I have a lot going on at work, and then I come home tired, I have to cook and stuff like that. But I am going to lack sleep this week and get it done, like no matter what time I go to sleep. Because nothing's gonna happen. And I didn't do Teamzy because around that time is when work started picking up a little bit, so I wasn't using it. So I felt, okay, let's not do that. So either I need to figure out to track my own way with Excel and P5s and the back, or get back on Teamzy. I think using Teamzy, the 30-day trial, really helped me understand how to track and how to follow up kind of deal. So I don't know if I necessarily need it. It's a great tool, but right now I'm trying to save some extra money for Summit, just to have some spending money. So not that I don't want to invest in it, but I just maybe later.
Yeah,
but
totally get it.
But it really helped, and it taught me how to send my hello messages. Today, I broke up my power hour a little bit. I'm still not done, but I sent some follow-ups, people that have stopped responding and just saying, hey, just checking up, just checking in, and sent a couple hello messages. But I need to do a lot of inviting. I haven't been doing that, and I feel like I'm running out of people, or I'm revisiting the people I've asked maybe too often. I kind of cycle and kind of re-ask them every month or so. And so I don't know, I need to figure out adding more people. I've been trying, but you send the request and not everybody accepts it. So considering I started with like 200 friends, 200 or so friends, I'm up to like 440, I think, something around. So it's been a little jump.
Yeah, that's good growth.
But I
It's
feel
only
like
been a few months that you've been doing it consistently.
Yeah. So it's like I need to get on it. I'm having trouble with not convincing, because I'm not trying to convince. Like I'm trying to like have them see the value that I see in it. And I know we did the Coach Basics class, but I just feel like that's still my trouble area, like where I'm not like, dude, like this stuff works, and like I don't know how to I guess let them know that well. Like when I'm doing the messaging, I get tons of objections with money and stuff like that. And I try to break down, what they're really paying and how much they would be saving. And then I try doing the whole 21-day fixed sale thing, and people are just not biting. They're just not ready. And it's like, I just want a couple people that are serious and ready,
Yeah.
And I'm still struggling in my challenge groups. I did a vote as far as what they felt was useful as far as the app versus the Facebook group. And it was kind of split down the middle, but I had a lot more people say that, oh, it's a great tool. And so we transitioned over to the app, and it's Cricut. And it's like, you voted for this. I'm here because this is where you want to be. And I like both of them, so I can do either or. But I'm just torn. Like I'm gonna do a video hopefully today, kind of just like, I can't want this more than you want it for yourself. Because when I was talking to Jazz and Karina in the team call, it's like I feel like I'm not doing enough as a coach, because I don't know, like people aren't as involved and they don't see the value of being accountable in a challenge group. So that's another part that I'm struggling with. But the good thing is that I transitioned my Facebook group, like you suggested, to a free group. I messaged some of the older people that had done my free groups in the past, or people who I've talked to who are not quite yet ready. So they've all been in there, and there's really no activity in there yet, which is okay. I'm cool with that, as long as I know that they're looking at it, seeing it, the content that I'm providing. But I think that's it.
Okay, I have feedback. Okay, so Team Z, I totally get it, that the investment part, because it is an investment. It's about $25 a month, and that adds up all year long. So a suggestion for you to look up, and I totally think you can do this because of your personality type and you like that organization and like techiness. Streak. It's called
What is it?
Streak, Streak. And that is through Gmail. It's like a Google app that attaches to your Gmail account. And basically, like, I've seen videos of coaches using it, but I've never put it into action, so I wouldn't be able to give you like hands-on like detail about it, but I can give you the videos to watch on how to set it up and see if it works for you. But it's all email, so what you're going to have to get used to is transitioning from Facebook message and asking for their email right away, or if somebody messages you, I don't know if you can do this through, because I know a like page, you have an autoresponder option, but I don't think personal pages have that autoresponder option. So you would just have to like craft a message and say, just like, can you message me at my email address? And just like copy and paste it every time somebody like new messages you on your personal profile. So that's kind of like a way to like transition them to email, like in an automated.
I did that last week or a couple weeks ago, and I feel that the email, I don't get as much response as opposed to Messenger. Is there a way that I can like just copy and paste that, or as a tracker, or?
I mean, you can. I'll share the links to all the Streak videos. And that way you can see if you can figure it out, find out a way that would work for you. But like anything, it's going to take a while for people to adjust. And you can always go back to Facebook and be like, hey, did you see my email that I sent you on such and such day? So you kind of send like a message like that if they don't respond to you after a couple of days or a day or two. Okay, so streak to Teamsy. As far as posting, I would like go YouTube crazy and start searching for people that have made videos on crafting, engaging posts on Facebook. And even such non-Beachbody coaches. Search for videos by non-Beachbody coaches because it's basically marketing on social media, and see what tips they give you and how you can convert that to a Beachbody standpoint.
And is it for portraying the value in our products? Yeah,
or just do like marketing on Facebook or something. No, not even market. That will give you ads. How to do ads. How to word it. Let's see. How to do engaging Facebook posts. Search that on YouTube and see what comes up. Someone awesome to follow regarding Facebook posts, Mari Smith, Mari Smith. She's like Facebook guru, and she like always gives free content on her page. Videos, blog posts that she writes, and her like targeting is how to help people build their audience, build their brand, build their engagement on their page. So check her out. Who else do I follow? That I need inspiration. Because I think bottom line, it's really figuring out who you're trying to target, who you're trying to talk to. And you got to figure out who your niche is.
Yeah, I'm still bouncing around with that.
Because like once you narrow that down and you're confident, and it might change over time, and that's perfectly fine. But as long as you're like targeting one type of person, and of course, like you're going to get you're going to get interaction from all kinds of different people. But how marketing I found works, like when I speak to like one person in my mind, like when I'm crafting my post, I'm talking to one person, and I have that person in my head, and I know exactly what she likes to see on Facebook, who she is, what she does for her career. So, I'm talking to one person, but that post is like getting the attention from many, many different types of other people and personalities and all that. So I
did that last week, and that's how I was able to close one of my prospects.
Yeah, so it works. You just have to like on a bigger scale and just like more consistent. Yeah. And it's more like building your brand as a coach, figuring out who you like to work with and who you want to build your team with. Because you're at that point where you have discount coaches, you have people that are just doing it for their discount on their Shakeology every month. But I know you're at the point where you want to help other people see the value in becoming a coach.
Yeah. I think I got a lot of half-ass people right now.
Do you want to do a webinar with me?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll set some. I'll have to look at the calendar, and I'll throw out some dates for you.
Okay, cool.
We'll do like a webinar that you can invite people to, and it gives or not, and you can just do it for practice purposes, and then we'll save the recording, and you can use that recording for when you have like people that might be interested in coaching.
That's been on my to-do list since Karina. I think was it Karina that posted the whole scripts and the links?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been on my to-do list.
Yeah, we'll do it together. That way you can get the feel of it, and then like if you want to redo it and just do it on your own at another point, then you can.
Cool.
Okay, and then let's see. I had one more thing. Oh, referrals. Are you asking for referrals from your challengers?
Not yet. The only reason because I've been checking in on the ones that have been quiet and they still don't respond on that. So it's like I don't feel like I can ask for a referral and get a response.
I would ask anyways.
Okay.
Go for no. Because you don't know who they know, and that would do awesome in your challenge group, and maybe that will motivate, your existing challenger to do awesome, to like step up the game. And as far as like interaction on the app, it's going to take some, like I think we've talked about this before, that it's going to take time to build that up again. It's new and people have to get used to it. I think I'm on the 3rd month of using the app, and like only this month that we're like, it's good engagement. People are posting, people are commenting on posts. So it's taken some time. Yeah.
I guess my thing is that they were a lot more active last month with the app than they are this month. And this month is when they requested for it
to
be on the app 100%. So it's like
it could be a variety of reasons. Like it's the end of the school year. People like, it depends like who, if you have a lot of moms, I know like us, like me too, like I was going crazy the past couple of weeks because I had like all these events for Aiden's school to like bounce around and plan and cook for and, buy things for. So it took a lot of time. So I think now that like school's simmering down, like a lot of people are off already, a lot of kids are off, then it should pick back up. Like graduation.
Yeah, oh yeah, no kidding, huh? I tried doing a raffle last week, like I don't know if you saw the Coach Basic one about posting a post to basically check in about your food. Yeah, I had 2 people do it, and not really.
And make a big deal about them.
Yeah, so I'm gonna do it today actually, because today was when I'm drawing the name, but I already know who it is.
Yeah, I would totally like make this huge deal about them, and yeah, like make not necessarily make them feel like they missed out, but yeah, make them feel like they missed out. So that way, next time you do something like that, it's more interaction.
For sure, and then I kind of transitioned like being a participant instead of being just the coach. Like today I posted like all my meals and talked about my workout and the Shakeology and stuff like that. Yeah. So just so they can see like, okay, this is kind of the stuff that I want you to post.
Yeah. And I know I'm guilty of falling into that trap of being like, I'm the coach. Yeah. But no, like you have to constantly be a challenger because, you're working on yourself too. You're working on your journey, so you have to be accountable, just like how you expect your challengers to be accountable.
Yeah.
So I know I need to work on that too. Okay. Well, I want to share. So I pulled up like this old notebook from 2013 of a Success Club trip at Walt Disney World. And that year, they had the top 10 coaches go on a panel and basically give a 1 minute or 2 minute speech on like their top tips. So I'm going to share with you Lauren Knight's because it was my favorite one that year. It helped me the most. So you can look her up too. She's an awesome coach. It's Lauren and then Knight, like Knight. Her Facebook is pretty awesome too. She talked about posture and confidence and in Facebook posting and posting on social media. She said, don't dilute your message to reach the masses. So be very specific on who you're talking to. Focus on what makes you unique. So again, like don't make yourself be very bland and vague and, I love Beachbody, Insanity, 21 Day Fix. No, like be really specific on like your own personal transformation, your own personal successes, your struggles. So that way people can relate. Focus on what makes, oh yeah, I already said that. Focus on what makes you unique. Make a list of the trials you want in a prospect. So what are your prospects, or what are your people that you want to help struggling with right now? And then figure out a way to post about that and giving them a solution. Your life can't be as perfect as you present on Facebook. So don't get into the habit of presenting this perfect lifestyle when you're not perfect, you have like these flaws, and know that it's okay to share about those flaws. No one is expecting perfection. And the more you share about your flaws and how you're overcoming them or making yourself better, the more people are going to interact with you and going to want to follow you, going to want to see you as an inspiration to them. And the last thing, connect through their struggle in all aspects of life, and try not to be a guru. Because I know that's pretty easy for a lot of people. Like, oh, this is what I found on Pinterest, and I'm perfect because I follow ABC. I'm like, no, we're not perfect. So don't be a guru. Be real. Share your struggles.
Okay, should I share my pizza thing?
Totally.
Okay.
And share how you felt and the changes you're going to make. I would share how you felt before having the pizza, during having the pizza, and after having the pizza. So aren't those good tips?
Very. Very, very. Yeah, we forget, like, we want to portray like, oh, this is doable, you can do it. But it's like, no, we struggle all the time.
Yeah. Yeah, no one's perfect. Okay, guys, I'm off to dinner. I'm going to go have sushi.
Sushi.
21 days on a meal plan. I'm going to go have some sushi.
Congrats.
Thanks for
Enjoy.